But we begin now with Russia's intensifying invasion of Ukraine. Kyiv residents are dealing with another night of sheltering as Russian troops close in on Ukraine's capital. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky again made an appeal for more Western help and vowed to remain in Ukraine and continue fighting the Russian assault. Meanwhile, the mayor of Kyiv extended the city's curfew to run until 8 a.m. on Monday. Ukrainian authorities are accusing Russian forces of targeting civilians, but Moscow continues to deny the claims. Ukraine's health minister reported Saturday 198 people, including 3 children, had been killed. And more than 1,000 others have been wounded since the start of the invasion. It's unclear if those figures included both military and civilian casualties. For more, I want to bring in CBS News senior foreign correspondent Charlie D'Agata, who has spent the last 2 weeks there on the ground in Ukraine. He's right now in Kyiv. Charlie, it appears that Ukrainian forces have been able to slow down Russian troops closing in on the capital city. What's the latest that you're hearing on the ground about the Russian advance?
Yes, well, after the Russians have been advancing quickly over the past 48 hours, they kind of came to a screeching halt in the past 12 hours or so. Last night, there was a huge barrage, an aerial assault that took place here in Kyiv itself. And as of yesterday, there were all kinds of warning signs that Russian troops were about to start rolling tanks, especially in through the north, where they had sort of permeated the perimeter of the city itself. But they had been stopped by Ukrainian forces. But that fighting is continuing. And I can tell you tonight has really changed. There's been a sort of blackout order here. You may be able to see behind me. It's normally lit up. Everything has been turned off. There's a 5 p.m. curfew that's been put in place, and that will be in place until 8 a.m. on Monday. So that's all through tonight, all through tomorrow. Everybody's off the roads and off the streets. And just before we started speaking, there's been this tremendous gun battle that's happening just to the north of the city. By and large, these aerial assaults have been, maybe you heard a couple pops there. By and large, these aerial assaults have been happening at night. We fully expect to see more of that, and we have heard the air raid sirens all through the night.
And Charlie, you were out reporting around the Ukrainian capital. Tell us, what has it been like in the streets?
It's been tense. It's been tense. You've got Ukrainian security forces who are manning checkpoints. The streets were empty aside from us and a few civilians who are walking around. And the real concern is that Russian saboteurs are roaming the streets. So when we got to these checkpoints, Ukrainian security forces really essentially had us at gunpoint. They were holding their weapons, had their fingers on the trigger. They wanted to see our identification. And there's not only a concern now about, a Russian invasion, Russian ground forces, artillery strikes, but now this concern about the Ukrainians forces themselves and also Ukrainian citizens who have been armed and been told to fight back. And Lana, I just wanted to clarify something I said yesterday in describing the conflict here. I spoke in a way that I regret, and for that, I'm sorry. What I'd hope to convey is that what's unique about the fighting underway here is that this country has not really seen this scale of war in recent years, unlike some conflicts in countries I've covered that have tragically suffered through many years of fighting. You should never compare conflicts anyway. Each one is unique. I've dedicated much of my career to telling the story of suffering through any of these wars, wherever they may be. I used a poor choice of words, and I apologize for any offense I may have caused. Lana?
Charlie, thanks.